make sure that you can live lives that are truly fulfilling, truly promising, that you can be anything that you want to be. And then on a personal note, I wanted to thank Karen Chang. Karen has long worked here. Karen served as one of my deputies at the state controller's office. She broke my heart and left, but she came to do great things for Jeff over here, so wanted to thank Karen. And so, good morning, and thank you all for joining us today at the California Science Center for the launch of an exciting new initiative that will help parents save more money to pay for their children's college, the ScholarShare 529 Matching Grant Program. Now, it's a tool to create more opportunity and restore the California dream through higher education for students and communities across our tremendous state. No matter how much money a family earns, your children should be able to pursue a higher education on a course that can take them to the stars. Let them decide to become an astronaut, a doctor, a computer game creator, whatever their heart's desire. This is what California is all about. Actually, for a moment, what do you want? I'm going to say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And everybody just yell out what you want to be. What do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A rapper.
A rapper, a teacher, a doctor. I didn't hear anybody say treasurer. In past generations, Americans look forward to job security, owning a home, and enjoying all the fruits of living here in this country in the great state of California. When my parents immigrated from Taiwan a generation ago, they did not have much materially. In fact, my dad only had 3 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and about $100 when he came to this country. But my parents, like yours, worked hard and were able to provide us with the opportunity to pursue a higher education, and with that, a promising future. Today, that opportunity is fading for too many Californians and Americans. The wealth gap is the widest it has been in 4 decades, and the ability to afford higher education is putting college out of reach for many. That is why we are here today, so we can do whatever we can to help all Californians who are struggling to live the happiest and healthiest lives possible. We know that education is the key to help offset wealth inequality, and there are many families that continue to hold out hope for achieving a better way of life made possible through education. I am proud that California is leading the way in helping these families. Here is what we are doing. Starting January 1st, 2018, ScholarShare 529 will be encouraging low to moderate income families to start saving for college by offering a dollar-for-dollar match up to $200. And families that establish a monthly automatic contribution plan will get a $25 bonus. By opening a ScholarShare 529 account and putting in just a small amount of money, Californians can take advantage of an investment tool that can exponentially grow their money over time. And saving for college also increases the chances that their children will go to college. In fact, children with college savings accounts are 3 times more likely to enroll in college and 4 times more likely to graduate. At ScholarShare 529, we want to make sure every child not only gets to college, we also want to make sure they graduate with minimal debt so that they can take advantage of all the future opportunities that college provides. That way, they can pursue the California dream. Now, getting started is easy. Simply visit mgp.scholarshare529.com. How many of you use computers every day? Good. ScholarShare 529 is working closely with computer-based organizations and public agencies across the state, including the California Asset Building Coalition, Closing the Women's Wealth Gap Initiative, Los Angeles County Department of Consumer and Business Affairs, EARN, United Ways of California, and Glendale Unified School District. We thank all of you. Now I'd like to acknowledge a special guest. You may recognize her voice from her time on radio show Big Boys Neighborhood, or from her TV correspondence work on Access Hollywood. Liz Hernandez is the creator of Wordiful and is working with us at ScholarShare 529. She's been incredibly generous to help promote the new matching grant program. Before I bring her up to share a few words, I'd like to thank everyone, all of you, for your time and support helping us make education accessible to all. So thank you, and welcome, Liz.
Thank you.
Thank you, Treasurer Chung. Okay, this is about you guys today. How many of you want to go to college? Raise your hands. All right, that's everybody. So when I was your age, you guys are in 5th grade, I used to sit down with my parents and they used to ask me, same thing Treasurer Chung asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was a little bit more timid. I told my dad, I want to be an attorney, I want to be a lawyer, because I thought that was the right answer, because the pressure is on us, right? And my dad used to say to me, why? Don't you want to work for the President of the United States? Don't you want to go to Hollywood and be a star? There's nothing wrong with being an attorney. My dad wanted to me, just like this shuttle, to shoot for the stars. And so that's what ScholarShare 529 is all about for you guys. The opportunity to become anything that you want to be. And that's so important because when I was in college, I went to college and I thought I wanted to be a psychologist, a child psychologist. And I took all the classes and I was really grateful because my parents had put aside money for me to go. And what was so wonderful about this college experience is that I was able to do, have you guys ever heard of an internship? So an internship, I'll tell you what an internship is. An internship is where you go and you get like a pretend job. You go and you go and get to actually work at the place. And so, say for instance, they were hiring here at the Science Center. So you would come to the Science Center and you would act as if you worked here. And you would get school credit. And so you would have to go and whatever they would have you do, maybe you work at the gift shop, maybe you're the tour guide, and you actually get to experience what it would be like to work here in that profession. Well, the beautiful thing about that is I got to experience what it would be like to have training as a child psychologist. And thank goodness for internships that you only get in college, I got to also experience a communication internship where I got to go work in radio. Pretty exciting, right? Got to go talk on the microphone. And it was because of that experience that I realized I really wanted to be a radio personality and not a child psychologist. Although I did love psychology and I do love children, I thought, you know, I could change people's lives in a different way. The same way I wanted to help our generation become better people, I could do this by helping people laugh on their way to school, laugh on their way to work. And so that completely changed the direction of my life. I became a radio personality, which then led me to a television career, which then put me right here in front of you, which is such a great blessing and gift, because now we're hanging out, we're talking inside of the Science Center, right? Pretty cool stuff. So you can imagine how important college is. So like Treasurer Chung said, with ScholarShare 529, every dollar that your family puts away, they will match up to $200. Just knowing that your family has a savings for you to go to college, it sets the intention. And intentions are big. Intentions is what gets energy flowing. So that's saying that your parents are grateful for you, they're grateful for your education, and they want to see you flourish into the greatest thing that you can become in this lifetime. And so that, again, puts the chances of you going to college, I thought I read 7 times higher for you to go to college and graduate from college, which is so exciting. And guess what? You can tell your parents this part, it's tax-free. You don't gotta pay taxes, that's amazing, because in California we pay a lot of taxes.